Con, it's been literally 5 years. Wake up and do the goddamn question and answers thing already.
What? What?
The Q&A, dumbass. You promised this shit like years ago.
Oh, nah, bro. I'm working on Funkin Hunt. Real.
You made a promise, you announced it, and you got the questions. Do it. You stupid son of a bitch. I am 50 miles away from you. I am 20 miles away from you. I am 5 miles away from you.
I don't need your wolf.
This is our house. This is the cool kid's squad house.
Fucking hell, okay, I'll do it. Hello, this is me, the Connector, talking to you again. And welcome to the questions and answers for Pumpkin Hunt. A video dedicated to clear some doubts and help with some stuff that might not be so clear. First question by the Brazilian guy. Pumpkin Hunt week happens after and before which weeks? Well, this one's kinda easy. It happens between the Spooky Kids week and the Boyfriend week. Shown in the old version of the release, King sees that there's like evil Pico and two kids there, and he decides to wait for Pico to leave. And when Pico leaves, King shows himself up without any kind of fears and believing that this is gonna be like really easy despite his condition. And that's how the week starts. Second question by Call It Bella. Will King be able to beat Evil Daddy Dearest? No, that's literally impossible for normal King. Like even so, like he loses this Kid and Pump on a day when he's like exhausted without sleep and literally also having problems with food. And even like yeah, if he was in a good condition, like he will have defeated the Spooky Kids like really easily, but like Daddy Dearest is like too much. Like no, that it's not possible for normal King to beat him. The best thing he could achieve will be like stopping him for some 1 or 2 songs, but that's it. Third question by Dead Channel. LOL. Who's King's hottest opponent? Awkward silence. Fourth question by Gabe, smile face. How many weeks do you plan to add to Pumpkin Hunt? To be fair, like I think I'm really fine with the normal timelines one and the Ignite timeline, but I might as well finish the Unexpectation timeline. But with way minor stuff compared to Ignite. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go with this one. I will probably add some songs related to other timelines like Duality or Resurgence, but like more weeks? Nah, that won't happen. Not with Reimagined at least. Fifth question by Deborah Lynch. How was King able to start on corrupted Mommy Mirrors in the extras without getting corruption on him, but started on corrupted Kid while starting to get corrupted? Well, this one's kinda simple to answer, to be fair. Like on the main weeks, like when he fights Kid and Pump, he's already exhausted, he's tired, he's been having problems with sleeping and food. He's like in a very awful condition in general. And again, on Expectation, he's like not really having that kind of issues yet. And he also knows what Mommy Mirrors is, so he doesn't really take it easy. Sixth question by Go4T85. In a weak power scale, how strong is King during the corruption outbreak? Quite much the same thing as the Kid and Pump week, but like without being tired and having all the issues I mentioned earlier. Question number 7 by Todd987. Who is King's power level comparable to? And does King have any other abilities than his finger laser thing and his eye glowing? Well, this might be disappointing, but his finger laser thing is not really a laser, it's just claws. Like really, it's like Wolverine. You can imagine this kind of like Wolverine when he just like makes it visible and like uses it really quick. It's a thing he knew for a while now, and it's quite normal on Pumpkin people. Question 8 by Corrupted Striker 67. What are the full details of the deal between Ice and King regarding protection? In short, King has to protect the kids, so the Ice gives him more power to keep protecting himself and the kids. So it's like you help me to protect the ones I care about, and I protect you. That's kind of the thing. Question 9 by Corrupted Rivers. Funny if this happens no of all times. How strong is King compared to the reimagined corrupted characters and their normal variants? Okay, so he can take down Pico, he can take down the Spooky Kids, and with another fourth, he can take down Evil Boyfriend too. Question 10. Why did you want to make Corruption Reimagined Pumpkin Hunt? And how did Skid got calm in Salafar? For the first question, Pumpkin Hunt originally started as a gift for Diane, like just a DLC for the funnies. Like, this exists. I made this because it's fun. Then we started talking more about it. Then at some point, we kept it as level B canon, aka you can count it if you want as long as it doesn't break the rest of the canon. Then it just kinda started to keep growing, and now it's something kinda like Continuum, which is a derivative project. This brings also the question if it's canon. Well, you can completely count it as canon, or you can just ignore it and say that it's something fun you can like include if you want, like Continuum. And that's fine, honestly. Diane and I don't really mind that much. Also, for the second question, in short, Skid was worried because he was fighting bots against Pico and his own friend, and not like he knows that there's like more people in that kind of state, and that could have included people like his mother, Frank, Kevin, the candy dealer, pretty much everyone he knows in Spooky Month, and well, that kind of vibes, you know. So King tries to calm him down and explain him that they will make everything go back to normal, and before he realizes it, he's back in the same world he used to live in. That's kinda the point of Silafar. Question 11 by Razor Typhoon. How is King doing in the duality timeline? Did Skid and Pump still get him? Did something else get him? Or is he just doing fine? Okay, so for this one I honestly don't really know what to say, because there's like not really big plans for King in duality. He still goes to the cemetery, like he still goes to the town, not the cemetery. He stays in the town and he has encounters with other people. He eventually loses, of course, but yeah, I still want to like see how the entire timeline goes to see where he can fit, where he can work. If I do it, I want to do it right. So I'm waiting for the finale, and we're gonna see what happens. Question 12 by Sir Matty Low. How powerful could Evil King be? What characters could he corrupt by himself? This one's kinda fun. It's kinda like the previous one with the power level stuff. He will be able to corrupt Skid and Pump. He will be able to corrupt Pico, and in a situation similar to Pico versus Mommy Mirest, he will clearly also win towards Mirest. Question 13 by Hype. Does King have a family or friend, just like example Witty and Hex? Well, King does have a family and does have friends, but not really from other FNF mods. Like if you want, we can count the Funny Bean, Sir Guest, and maybe Diane, but like that will be it, and it's nothing that kinda reaches his actual canon as a singular character outside of FNF. With time, we'll be seeing some of them. Question 14 by Frost. Where does the Ignite timeline takes place? In short, the only difference that causes all the Ignite timeline stuff is the narrator talking to the eyes of the universe, convincing him of trying to help his two friends at least. Question 15 by Person 571. How easily could a corrupted King delete/corrupt Reimagined Senpai? Honestly, with Spirit acting as he acts in the Reimagined Senpai week, it will be really quick, to be fair. Imagine skipping this connection. It will be straight up a replacement for Blissful Ignorance, an equivalent for Short Circuit, and Banishment, but different. And that's it. Honestly, the only difference with Banishment will be that Evil King will straight up delete him quickly. Like, he will not just give him a reason or any time to try fighting back. Question 16 by Brandon. King solos Goku? Question 17 by Corrupted Striker 67. Does King have any family or relatives? Well, this kinda got answered before, but yeah, he has a family, he has some relatives. Yep. Question 18 by Corrupted Rivers. Unrelated and related. What was your favorite Funkin Hunt song we made lyrics about? And what was your favorite lyric line from it? I say my favorite one was Inescapable. Like, it has some really awesome lines, but at the same time I also really like Ignite. My favorite lines for each one of those songs will be like, not my thing, but you kids can stay stuck under its rain for Inescapable, and this starts a line afar, nothing can stop what I start for Ignite. Question 19 by Dead Channel. This one is split in 4 questions, so I'm gonna respond to all of them by separated. First question. Is King related to any FNF characters? Nope. Second question. King versus Evil Diane when? Never. Third question. Does King ever stop the virus? Not in Reimagined. Fourth question. Does he have beef with the Dearest family? Nah, actually he's a fan of the Daddy Dearest songs from his old era as a rockstar. Question 20 by Dog Sticker. What's your favorite song that you made for Funkin Hunt? I'd say I'm between Last Stand, Ignite, and Spooky Trinity. These are definitely my favorite ones. Question 21 by Frost. What inspired you to make Funkin Hunt? And if that's the case, what's the main part of Funkin Hunt? Well, as I played earlier, what inspired myself to create Funkin Hunt was Reimagine itself, my friendship with Diane, and the wish I had to make something that could work like a gift for him, and if possible to the rest of the team, and maybe even the fandom. The current main point of Funkin Hunt will be to include a new character, a crossover, and give some importance to 2 of the least used characters in the entirety of Reimagine. Question 22 by Goldfox. I wonder what's more powerful, Resurgence Boyfriend or Ignite King? This is a question I don't really think I should answer right now, but I guess I don't really lose anything by answering this one. I'm gonna make it kinda quick. I don't really like to talk about power levels when we talk about Spirit Boyfriend or stuff related to it, but I guess it's fine to say this. So we have somebody controlled by a spirit will succumb against the corruption, against somebody who literally uncorrupted himself fully in literally seconds on Ignite, and is getting help from an actual god. So yeah, I don't think I don't want to just say yeah he blasts himself just like that, but yeah, obviously Ignite King wins, both in music and physical stuff. Question 23 by Corrupted Striker 67. How strong is Ignition King? Is it comparable to Wicked Boyfriend's strength? Awkward silence. 2. I won't reveal this. I don't think we are ready for. Wait, what is that noise?
What's up, nerds? It's me, Gray from Friday Night Funkin' Glow-Ups, also known as.
Shut up! What the hell are you doing here?
I escaped from your basement and I'm here to enact my revenge. I will glow up your wife.
Wait, what?
I will glow up your son. I will glow up your infant daughter.
Shut the hell up! Get out of there! Get out of here! Question 24 by Crazy. Will there be a continuation of the Ignite timeline? Nah, Ignite timeline ends when the spooky kids and Kin lose to the corruption. Like after that, it just continues as any other timeline which has failed. Question 25 by Cole Bella. How does Kin's funny finger gun work? Well, this was explained earlier, but it's not really a gun. It's like a claw which works kind of like Wolverine's if you want to compare it to someone. It's and that's kind of it. It's not like a complex thing, to be fair. Question 26 by Corrupted Rivers. How does the binding or sealing eyes of the universes under work? Well, they basically do like a ritual, and it basically forces him to go back to sleep. Question 27 by Caleb Bella. Have you thought about having other characters get the Eyes of the Universe power up? And is Kin's signature form the same as Palm's power up, or is it different? Well, not really. Like, characters like Pico, Mommy Mirest, and Daddy Dearest don't even know about the Eyes of the Universe. And I highly doubt they even had an interaction with him. The only reason he can affect Kin and Pomp is because they had direct eye contact, and he managed to get them. He can't do that to Skid though, just as shown on Pokemon 2. And about the Kin's power up and the Pomp's power up, well, Kin is like in partially a possession more than just a power up. Like, he can make Kin move an arm if he wants, and he can do that kind of stuff. Kin can resist to it, but they're kinda not true, so they're like cooperating between each other. Like, an example, on Ignite, the movements were mainly just the Eyes of the Universe forcing Kin to do the entire song. And on Spooky Trinity, the one singing is mainly Kin, but with the power boost. Question 28 by Stephen Handlon Shields. Is there any way that Kin and the Spookies could have saved the Ignite timeline? Actually, this is fun. I have like several ideas for a good ending version of the Spooky Ignite timeline. But in short, we could say that in Spooky Trinity, there could be like this situation where basically the cultist doesn't show up, and Ice King saves Daddy Dearest. They finish saving Boyfriend. They eventually save Mommy Mirest, and eventually the timeline just saves itself. Like, they save the rest of the world, I guess. Just like in Full Circle, but without Spirit Boyfriend. Question 29 by Dead Channel LOL. This one is split on 3 questions, so I will respond them one by one. First question: Kin versus the narrator, when? Never. Second question: how long does this timeline last? I guess that you mean the Ignite timeline. So yeah, it's pretty long, like chronology wise, but yeah. And third question: will Spirit or Spirit Boyfriend ever go against Kin? I don't see why he will do that. Like, I feel like if Spirit Boyfriend meets Ice King, they will just exist and that's it. Question 30 by Raki Mitra. This one is split on 7 questions, so you know what that means. Question 1. What if Corrupted Kin versus Sans? It's the end of the world. Question 2. Is Ice King stronger than Daddy Dearest? Yup, he is stronger than Daddy Dearest. Daddy can be like really strong and all that bullshit, but Ice is a fucking god. That's it. That's all you need. Question 3. What if Corrupted Boyfriend fought Kin? This is like a situation that kinda aims for Kin to lose. Especially at the beginning when he didn't know how the own corruption worked. Like, after finding out his situation is like not really favorable physically wise, so he can't really save Evil Boyfriend. And before that he just doesn't know what to do, so he will lose. So I guess that most likely, yeah, he will eventually lose. Question 4. How did every member of the cultists get corrupted? Well, they could have survived for some days, but yeah. Question 5. If Ice King were to fight Resurgent Boyfriend, will he get corrupted even with Ice possession? Okay, so in the case that Resurgent's Boyfriend can defeat Ice King, he will get corrupted, yeah, but like the Ice will just stop giving him power. so it doesn't become a fucking catastrophe. And the 7th question is, will Ice King have won if he did not lose the eyes? Yep, he will have won. As mentioned earlier, if it wasn't because of the cultists, the Spooky Trinity will be a successful timeline. Question 31 by the real X-Ruff there. How does Pico get uncorrupted from the Spooky Kids? Well, in short, Pump is getting help from the eyes. Skid is really determined to keep his friend safe and fight back, unlike his weekend where he was like really scared. And it's a 2v1, 3 if we count the eyes. Question 32 by Superfoxer YouTube. Why did the eyes completely abandon the both? Well, he did not abandon them. He got forced to go back to sleep by the cult. And our final question for today by Manuel is here. What will a B3 king look like? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with something eventually. And that's how our Q&A ends. Thanks to everybody who sent their questions. I really enjoyed reading and answering them. This is the Condenser, talking to you again, and I'll see you next time.